Hi guys, George here at Brighton Fan TV, taking you through my thoughts on today's cup game against Southampton. I don't really know where to start. I'm disappointed. I mean, I'm not going to lie about it and I'm not going to beat around the bush. It was a disappointing game. The team sheet is what it is. I mean, I see what Hewton's doing. It's not an outright disrespect for the cup, but he's not going to play a full team. I mean, we've got injuries, we've got other games to worry about. He was never going to play a full squad. We all knew that. Southampton had better depth. Southampton could afford to play a pretty strong squad. First half was pretty standard, flat. I think that's the thing that I take away from the game is a lot of it was flat. And I saw us in the warm up, like we were there early, and the stuff in the warm up was a lot of laying each other off and putting balls across the middle and sort of passing around the outside of the area, and it didn't really work tonight. I just didn't see it coming off. We were waiting for the, like you could see, we had players lining up the edge of the box. We'd have maybe two inside the 6-yard box and everyone else lining up edge of the penalty area waiting for a layoff that just was never coming. The only time that we did get through was when we were running at them. I felt that was like when we had our better opportunities, especially Basuma, who I agree was man of the match tonight. Kyle worked really hard, but this is a group of players that don't really play together. I mean, what were we expecting? That's the only thing. What were we expecting? Button looked uncomfortable, especially in that last 20 minutes or so. After he made that mistake where he miskicked the ball, he looked flustered, really flustered. Didn't look comfortable. And I was sweating, I can laugh now, but I was sweating that he was going to have to do a penalty shootout. I was thinking, well, he's not going to do that with his nerves, is he? Lo and behold, but the defence wasn't atrocious. I mean, we held out for 88 minutes. It wasn't bad. But I think the attacking threat was just null and void. I don't like Gross in the deeper role. I understand we had to do something, but he played a sort of that pivot role, a bit like we do in the England squad, and it just didn't work. Ali looked out of touch, World Cup weary, not fitting into the Premier League way of doing things. He looked nervous. He didn't look like he wanted to go in for challenges that were 50-50. Locadia, jury's out still. What can you say? I mean, I get there's two camps about he's not match fit, he's not getting regular playing time, and that tonight he didn't get enough delivery, but he wants it into his feet all the time, and sometimes that just doesn't happen. Jury's out. I'm still starting Murray next week. If you ask me, I'm putting Murray in next week. I'm not bringing Locadia in for a first team place. I still haven't seen the proof yet. Basuma's fighting for a first team place. That's going to be a scrap. That's going to be a really tough one as to where he fits in. Knockout for Ali next week, Saturday. I'm putting Knockout in front of Ali. I just don't think there's enough there again to prove to me that you're fighting for a place. Especially a game as important as Fulham at home. I think that's 3 points that we need to pick up, really. I mean, I'm really disappointed we've lost that game tonight. I really am. A cup run I find is always good. It's good for the fans. It's good for the club. Like, it buoys us up a bit. And tonight that was disappointing, especially the way we conceded in the 88th minute. I mean, now that we're out of the cup, you've got to hope that paid off. Resting all those players tonight, that pays off and we now bounce back and have a win on Saturday. I mean, the cup's not the be-all and end-all. It's disappointing, but it's not the be-all and end-all. What I did find was disappointing on a side note was the amount of people that left as soon as the goal went in. I mean, there was an embarrassing amount of people who left the stadium tonight. I mean, I don't usually care about that type of thing. If you want to go, whatever you've got to do. I'm not calling you out for it. But that was embarrassing tonight. Nearly half the stadium left on that as soon as that goal went in. And everyone will say, oh, I've got work tomorrow morning. No one was worried about work when they thought it was going to penalties in 2 minutes' time. As soon as the goal went in, half the stadium left. And that was just as deflating as seeing the goal going in, if I'm honest. Especially when there was 5 minutes additional time. We did have a chance to get back into it. There was just, I don't know, it was almost like the glue was missing tonight from the team. It didn't really gel together. And Southampton, I mean, Charlie Austin does what he does best. If you were going to put anyone on with 10 minutes to go and expect a goal, it would be Charlie Austin. It's it's a bit deflating. It's a bit deflating. That's all I can say tonight. This has been George for Brighton Fan TV, and we'll see you on Saturday.